Alright, we have here a 99 Hyundai Elantra 2.0 liter doing a timing belt water pump job. Here I just take it apart completely and start the video. That way you can see what's going on here. I'll show you as far as the timing marks if you're going to do it. You see this little hole here. Little hole is your cam timing mark. There's a mark on the cover right behind my finger, behind the hole, this hole. That's your cam timing mark. You line the hole up with the mark on the, I guess the valve cover, and that's that for that. And then down here at the bottom, at the crank, you're going to want to look at the crank sprocket right here. There's one mark, which I put a white mark on the mark there. You can see it's in between teeth, and you want to line that up with the mark back here where you see my finger. You'll notice on the engine there's a mark. So you want to line those two up, and then your crank's in the proper position. And that's that. The water pump, trickiest part about this job is the actually, in my opinion, the trickiest part about this job is the getting the water pump pulley off. And that's initially, I'll show you what I'm talking about. These are all the parts that came off of it. I got the timing belt. That's pretty much my last piece to take off. These are just timing belt cover seals, which we will put Permatex on and put back on. You got your timing cover. Of course, the 3 belts for driving the power steering, alternator, and air conditioner. You got the bottom half, or that's actually the top half of the cover. There's the harmonic balancer there, and this is what I'm talking about here. Believe it or not, this thing is a pain in the neck because of its location, and these 4 small 10mm bolts. What I strongly recommend is that this is the first thing that you do with this job. I would personally, when I do this again, I'm going to leave all the belts on and take these 4 bolts out first thing, and I'm going to do that with a very long 10mm wrench. That way it's easy. So that's the pain there. Otherwise, just as you can see, you want to take up the power steering pump. You want to loosen that alternator. See how the alternator is, take that bracket off. See how it's hanging back. You know, you can move it. You need to move it. And then just disassemble the whole side of the motor. Take the cover off. You're going to have to take this mount off and jack it up. As you can see, I've got it jacked up.
He's doing a movie right now. Video.
See, jacked up on the motor. So
I'm ready.
that's that. And then you just go ahead and put it back together, and I'll shoot a video when it's all back together, but that's about it. Sorry about the interruption. I'll shoot it when it's done and running. But yeah, that's about it. Let me show you the parts anyway. When you do this, here's what I recommend you do. Also, let me say that when you do this, you need to get some Permatex Ultra Black. This is the best product on the market. It's coming from a professional mechanic here. Alright, so all I do is work on cars, really. Permatex Ultra Black is most oil resistant. It doesn't break apart on the inside of the motor, so you don't have to worry about it getting hung up in any of the parts. So it forms the best seal. That's what you want. If you're going to buy rubber products and such, gates are a little more expensive, but definitely a way to go. This car is a very good inexperienced parts store manager. So he bought the best parts for the money. You know, he didn't buy anything golden, but he bought the best for the money. So I would follow his lead and get yourself a Gates product. You know, Goodyear really makes good products also in this category. But what we have here is, let me see if I can back. we have here is just a timing belt component kit. It's basically a timing belt. It's got the tensioner pulley and the idler pulley. You know, they have new bearings in there and seals, and it comes with a nice, I guess you can say a date card or whatever. You just fill it out. It says, I did this timing belt at this date. When you're done, you want to put that on, but that's what you want to get. Oh, you want to get a water pump also. If you're going to do this job, don't do it without getting a water pump. That's foolish. You know, it really is. And there's your water pump, brand new. Boom. What brand did he get? He got an A Cardone. That's pretty good, I guess. So, alright folks, I'm going to put this back together. Put this car back together. You can see she's all apart. And we'll fire it up. I'll show you what it does.